24 hours before death in homicide case is very critical. And nobody could tell me that they spoke with Mohbad on Monday. So 24 hours lost. And we started inquest. Police did not also take off, they didn't condone the house. Why? Because I want to had enough time because of the 24 hours, 96, to fabricate false alibi. And that's why they succeeded in diverting our attention to outside rather than concentrating on people inside. Ìgbà tọ́lọ́pàá débẹ̀ yẹn, Naira Marley, Sam Larry náà ń gbọ́, wọ́n ti gbàgbé kó yẹ kán condone nílé yẹn. Investigation ti floor. Lawyers to go and handle case yẹn, what are they supposed to do? They started well, though. You will see how they started well. To expose the suspect, the conspiracy of the suspect in the house. They brought Wumi. They brought Darusha. They brought the doctors of one of the hospitals and the driver. If you take the stories of all these people that I mentioned now, you will see that their stories don't add. Darusha sọ pé 12 o'clock Mohbad ń converse. Ṣebí? Driver sọ wípé Monday àbí Tuesday morning around 9 wọ́n tún pè around 12. The same 12 tí Darusha náà pè kó tún converse with the people.
Mr. Ishaq.
I'm coming. I'm driving somewhere. See how they mess up the lawyers.
No. Ṣé gbogbo eléyìí inter so mo rò pé inter dey bad. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ gbogbo wa láti mọ̀.
No, I want to tell you what the lawyers should have done and what happened. You will see how the lawyers, they knew. It's not, the problem we have today is not that of competence. It's compromise. It's compromise.
Okay. I'm
going here. Let me nail it. Let me not just nail my submission. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't expect Gurxey to tell you, to go deeper. But me, I will go deeper. You see, the problem is that the position of Gurxey, when you see, if we are reviewing a case, we are reviewing it for the purpose of education and also for the purpose of moving forward. Nobody is taking trophy in this justice for Mohbad. That's the reason why I came into this, whatever I'm doing now. You see, lawyers want to establish the timeline was messed up and that somebody tampered with it, which is very suspicious. That's why I asked the woman in Abuja last time, Olopa, but when the crime scene is messed up, when the timeline is messed up, how do you resolve that kind of case? And the woman said forensic. I was expecting, because they were not present in the house. All they needed was to bring back one of those that were in the house and use that as a basis to now tell the magistrate. Because the magistrate cannot order for phone forensic. They can request the investigators to proceed and get an order for phone forensic. They should have used phone forensic to crack this case. But the magistrate to on vacation, and they said he has finished the matter. The same magistrate that said he will subpoena anybody. And all of us had a growing pain. I'm not going to close inquest. I was expecting a competent lawyer. I know they are competent. I was expecting our lawyers to kick against the closure of that inquest and insist on bringing one other suspect in the house back. Even Spendi was telling us that he was ready to come back. That should have been the basis of asking for phone forensic. That is one. Two, when judgment was delivered on the case of Sylvester Omarubi, Fansalana disagreed with that judgment. There is no basis for Sanshitu to have agreed on the spot that that judgment was fair. It is not a criminal. It's not unethical. If a judge,
Mr. Ishaq, nǹkan tẹ́ yìí sọ tí mo bá ní kò yé mi irọ́ ni mo pa actually question kan là ń béèrè èmi ń béèrè wọ́n ní nǹkan tí ò bá yé èèyàn àwọn èèyàn máa ń béèrè rẹ̀ ẹ ti rí corona inquest close a dẹ̀ rí ibi tí lọ́ọ̀yà ti sọ wípé ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n dá ń bẹ̀ yẹn is best so far pé judge yẹn ó try gan gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ṣé irú ẹjọ́ yìí tí wọ́n dá yẹn ṣé ó dáa mo rò pé òun lè ń complain lórí o but now inú mi dùn ẹ máa gbọ́ fẹ́ nígbà ń béèrè sí pé ṣé tí lọ́ọ̀yà ò bá sú àwọn tó yẹ kó sú tó lọ sú àwọn tó wà ń ta inú mi dùn pé Gurxey gangan Mr. Gurxey gangan fẹnu ara wọn sọ pé àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ló yẹ kí wọ́n sú.
hello èèyàn èyí ò sọ fún yín pé lọ́ọ̀yà sú ẹjọ́ ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà sú àwọn tí ò sínú ilé.
ìsọmọtò fẹẹ ti mix up kéèsì.
Naira Marley fún àní Naira Marley àti tí wọ́n sùn fún tí wọ́n charge sí court fún búlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀.
charge Naira Marley o.
láìdí àtẹ̀sí láìdí
mi ò ní àìdíà àṣà o mi ò ní àìdíà àṣà.
let me explain.
ẹ máa gbọ́.
you are not explaining educating.
ẹni sùn sẹ́rí èmi ò fẹ́ ṣàlàyé question tí ò yé mi èmi máa ń béèrè ṣe get nǹkan tí mo sọ Mr. Isha èmi máa ń béèrè question wọ́n ní abèrè ọ̀nà kì í ṣìnà mo rò pé nǹkan tó pa Mohbad òun ló gbé gbogbo wa débi tá a dé Ọlọ́run ìjà fọwọ́ gbọ́mọ sí now àgbà public ìfowó gba lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn tó wà nínú ilé bí nǹkan tí mo bì lọ́wọ́ Mr. Gurxey ṣé kò yẹ kí lọ́ọ̀yà ṣiṣẹ́ kó sú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé mo dẹ̀ bì lọ́wọ́ Mr. Gurxey pé Mr. Gurxey o gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ o abiyamọ rere tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ o tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin ni ṣé àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ló yẹ kí wọ́n sùn ni àbí Naira Marley ni kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ búlì ni because lójú tèmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọgbọ́n ọmọdé tèmi kò jọra wọn distance wà ńbẹ̀.
ok ẹ jẹ́ kí n explain.
ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣé ẹ gẹ́tì kan tí mo sọ.
ẹ jẹ́ explain.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n land. òun ni àwọn náà wá sọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn ṣe wí. wọ́n ní ní táwọn náà expect ni wípé àwọn tó wà nínú ilé prime suspect ló yẹ kí wọ́n sùn tí gbogbo wa dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn. ìgbà tí wọ́n ti mú wá sọ pé ìgbà tí ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n láwọn pùṣẹ̀ àwọn ṣe agbára àwọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ pé wọ́n reject ẹ̀. mo tún béèrè pé ta ló reject ẹ̀ wọ́n láwọn ò lè sọ pé àwọn ò tún sọ pé àwọn
reject o I didn't use reject
no nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ ni mò ń sọ mi ò ń kú wá.
no reject.
no ẹ kọ́kọ́ sọ pé wọ́n ẹ máa gbọ́ mi wọ́n kò sí ọmọ kékeré láàrin wa. ẹ kọ́kọ́ ẹ ní sùúrù ìgbà tó yá mo tún sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín ẹni pé náà ẹni pé ẹ kú sí
ẹ. mo tún sọ fún yín pé mo pùṣẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ ṣe ń pùṣẹ̀ ẹ ṣàtẹ̀wọ́n gbàgbé láti tó wá lọ tó yà lọ́sàìdì àbí over the wa kọ́ ìyẹn mi kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbígbà ń ti dànù olóye oye. Me not reject you. That's what I stand to correct.
Okay. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí question tèmi béèrè ṣé SAN tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ èmi sọ pé èmi ò gẹ́gẹ́ bí èmi ò ríṣẹ́ kankan pàtó tó lè encourage èèyàn èmi ò rí mo wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé iṣẹ́ wo làwọn mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí one man standing tí lọ́ọ̀yà yìí ṣe tó ṣe lè wúyàn lórí téèyàn lè ní hope lórí ẹ̀. wọn ò rí àṣà yẹn fún mi. ṣé ẹ jẹ́
ìránṣà yẹn fún yín torí pé ẹni fàdílé lẹ́yìn nǹkan tí fàdílé ṣe kílẹ̀ lórí ìṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti wá.
ṣé mo pé fàdílé yìí ààrẹ yìí tó ti ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká fi fàdílé sílẹ̀.
kí ló ṣe?
we are not talking about the
àwọn lẹ́yìn kan ní fàdílé ọ̀fàdílé náà ní wá.
kò sẹ́ni tí òun ní justice for Mohbad ọmọtọ̀ṣọ́ lè mi jẹ́.
ṣé ọmọtọ̀ṣọ́ yẹn ń jẹ́?
yọ.
ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ nǹkan kan sún ni.
èmi ò ń dẹ̀ ń wà báyà sínú nǹkan.
No kò ń ṣe pé bias ní issue at stake. You don't even know how to date Sanshitu. I want to help you to date Sanshitu. What you are saying now, you are contradicting yourself. I want to help you. Let me tell you something.
No.
When you are saying,
Ishaq, let me tell you one thing. Today, ìgbà tí mò ń béèrè question lọ́wọ́ Gurxey, you are not here.
Mo wà bí o, I'm here.
Okay. Question wo ni mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ Gurxey?
You can't tell me.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá wà bí.
When you say, when you say, any Fadile ṣe, you even talk about the Pedes hospital that came, that Fadile gan ló ṣiṣẹ́ tí Pedes hospital fi wá. Mo wà ń gbọ́n náà.
Question wo ni mo béèrè nípa Sanshitu?
You are just repeat. Any Sanshitu ò ṣiṣẹ́ kankan náà.
Okay, kí ni Gurxey wá fi dá mi lóhùn? Kí ni Gurxey wá fi dá mi lóhùn?
Gurxey sọ̀rọ̀ pé báwo ni driver ṣe wá, báwo ni doctor ṣe wá. Mo gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ láì dẹ̀ ní mi gbọ́. Ṣé bóun ni mò ń sọ yẹn?
Okay. Nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ
ọmọtọ̀ṣọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ kọ̀kọ̀ fún yín. Ibi tẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ kọ̀kọ̀ fún yín.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kèmí dákẹ́ fún yín. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ títà àbá dákẹ́ fúnra wa kò lè kọ́ nǹkan kan. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kèmí dákẹ́.
Me I'm coming down. I just want to even nail this matter. It's me and Mr. Gurxey. I want to. I'll be the one. I know Mr. Gurxey won't ask me. It's just my own submission. No, I will not say that Sanshitu did not do anything. Sanshitu ṣiṣẹ́. But Sanshitu rubbish gbogbo fẹ́ yẹn by coming out on the day the judgment was delivered to admit that judgment was fair. A judgment tí Darocha sọ fún òun pé wọ́n pè ó ní 12 o'clock. Tí driver sọ pé àárọ̀ ní enter the sọ in the same inquest that somebody was now saying that the nurse came around 2:30. Conspiracy is already established. Báwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn wọ́n kúkú story ni wọ́n wá àrọ́ ní inquest. For his son to now come out and say I agree with that judgment. Something is wrong.
Mr. Ishaq, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kan sìn. Mo fẹ́ get it clear ni. Ẹni Sanshitu ó ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹni but ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé ìdájọ́ jáde pé ó rọ́bìṣì iṣẹ́ tó ṣe nítorí pé ó jáde ó sọ wípé nǹkan tí adájọ́ yẹn sọ ó dáa pé adájọ́ yẹn ṣe dáadáa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí amòye tẹ́yìn náà jẹ́ ṣé ìyẹn ni wọ́n ń pè ní èèyàn ṣiṣẹ́? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ dá mi lóhùn béèrè tí mo béèrè.
I don't even know how to proceed from here. Question ten béèrè is like we are telling you that if a man carry load and decided to stumble, he return himself to zero. Kí n tún ní response tẹ̀ tó fẹ́ lórí yẹn? Iṣẹ́ tí ò bá a ṣe, ó rọ́bì ṣe fún ara ẹ̀. Kí lè yá sàtẹ̀ tó fẹ́ lórí yẹn?
That means pé kò ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ sọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ mú jáde gangan yẹn. That means pé kò ṣiṣẹ́.
Ẹyin náà tí wọ́n mo sọ pé ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè background. I said I agree. Mo rí ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí mo sọ ni.
Àwọn Yorùbá máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan bàbá mi. Wọ́n ní sàn bá láàárín ajé ló máa ń múni pẹ̀kọ̀rọ̀. ó ṣiṣẹ́ kò ṣiṣẹ́ téèyàn bá rórí yìn téèyàn bá rí iṣẹ́ téèyàn ṣe èèyàn sọ pé máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà is good tó bá léèyàn good látòrí nǹkan tó ṣe ni ó farahàn ó nípa.
ẹ ti ń contradict ara yín. Competence and compromise are not the same. Competence and compromise are not the same. Èèyàn take a step that we saw clearly, and at the end of the day we saw compromise. They are not the same.
Ìtòdè mo sọ pé nǹkan tí mò ń béèrè mo kàn dákẹ́ ni ìtòdè mo fi sọ pé nǹkan tí mò ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ Mr.
Òwe lẹ́wà.
Kí ni mi ò pa òwe mo ní àṣeyọrí kan wo.
No.
Ṣé ìmọ̀ tó máa ṣeyọrí ni Mr. Isaac? Tó bá lè yan àṣeyọrí kan mọ́ ni.
A lawyer must not win a case. You don't judge the competence of a lawyer by winning or losing a case. That is not how you so even case yẹn a lè lose case. Ṣé Fanfana no lose case is Sylvester ni? But kí ni position? Ó disagree with Kadiri now, the magistrate. Are you saying that because Falana lost that case, Falana is incompetent? In fact, Sherry, reaction of Falana to that judgment also confirm his competence, though he lost it. Mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ń sọ now.
Nísìn nǹkan tẹ́ fi yé wa ń sìn ni pé Ṣàǹṣìtù ṣiṣẹ́ but ó fọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ báṣẹ́ tó ṣe jẹ́.
Ó compromise lójú tèmi o.
Iná ọ̀la nǹkan iṣẹ́ ó dà pé ṣé rí téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ téèyàn bá ń debate lórí nǹkan kan ẹ má jẹ́
kó clear.
Ẹ má jẹ́ ó lè clear lèmi náà fi tún béèrè
lọ́wọ́ case. Èèyàn lù case.
Ẹ listing dada ẹ listing sí. Mo tún sọ màá dẹ̀ máa tún sọ. Mo ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tẹ́yìn sọ ń sìn ẹ ní Ṣàǹṣìtù ṣiṣẹ́ èmi lèmi ò ríṣẹ́ tó ṣe mo ní kí wọ́n fún mi ní iṣẹ́ ẹyọ kan tó ṣe ẹ ní Ṣàǹṣìtù ṣiṣẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n at the end of the case ní coroner inquest jíjáde tó jáde ó tó sọ pé ó tún George yẹn pé ó fi bà iṣẹ́ tó ṣe jẹ́ téèyàn bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá fi ọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ bà iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ara rẹ̀ jẹ́ ṣé a máa sọ pé ó ń tàn ṣiṣẹ́ nìyẹn Mr. Ishaq ẹ dá mi lóhùn.
You are contradicting yourself by even asking pé kán mú iṣẹ́ ẹyọ kan wá. Ẹni kan mú ẹyọ kan wá wọ́n mú mẹ́ta wá èmi wọ́n sọ pé mẹ́ta tó ń mú wá yẹn ó ti ẹ̀rọ bí iṣẹ́ kí tún ní issue. Ìkókó èmi ò mọ reason.
Because
there's no argument now.
No ṣe rí nǹkan tèmi ń try láti sọ n tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ ká mọ̀ ní wípé ẹni tí ò ṣiṣẹ́ kò ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ ti rí kò bá ṣe
opinion mi ta Isaac pé ó ṣiṣẹ́ ó dẹ̀ rọ́bì ṣiṣẹ́.
Ó dẹ̀ dájú pé kò ṣiṣẹ́.
Kò ṣiṣẹ́ náà nìyẹn.
No èmi tó pa
Mr. Motosho ṣe kò ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn ó wà mind ntẹ́mi sọ ó wà deeper ntúbọ̀ mú ìlọ́yà ó fi compromise in a case. Do you know what it calls compromise in a case?
Compromise, yes.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ́ là ń sọ ilé yìí. We are talking about ethics. We are talking about integrity.
Yeah.
Ẹ̀rẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ́. Kéèyàn bá tẹ̀ mọ́ pé mi ìmọ̀ṣẹ́ ó tiẹ̀ ṣe dáa díẹ̀ náà. Me, I'm talking about compromise. Ẹ̀rẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́.
No, ntẹ́mi ló ti yé mi sí. Go ahead, Mr. Ishaq.
Mi ìbú yín mo tún rẹ̀ bú. Mo bá yín tó.
No, ó ti yé mi. Nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ ó yé mi. Because reason wọ́n pé ó yé mi ni wípé ṣe rí àwọn ìbéèrè tí mò ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ Gurxey kò dúró kí n bèrè nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ bèrè ìyẹn gangan ló wà lórí mi. ṣẹ́gẹ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ Mr. Isaac.
àwọn agbórí ẹ̀gbálẹ̀ kan.
ẹ ti rí mo fẹ́ kí Gurxey gangan múra ẹ̀ fúnra rẹ̀ láì tí mi ò ní explain kankan.
You don't know the position of Mr. Gurxey.
mo mọ̀ dáadáa.
Let me tell you.
àti ìmúterelu wọ̀ Mr. Isaac àti ìmúterelu gan wọ̀.
You don't know the position of Mr. Gurxey. You don't know whether he has the same position with you, but you will not know. He's a diplomat.
No, we are not in the same position. In this case, I can 100%.
Hello, Mr. Motosho. Your position cannot be more radical than my position.
No, position tèmi ò lè wà. Position tèmi ò lè wà radical.
Just hold
position
on.
tèmi
Just
no
hold
wait
on.
position
Hold on.
tèmi ò lè wà radical.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
You
okay,
see, there are consequences to actions that we display. And if you don't look before you leave, you might live into danger. And you might live and not be able to live the next day. You cannot be more realistic, more demanding, and more hungry for justice than me. I can bet you. But by disposition and the state. Hold on. I'm still on.
Gbọ́ kí ẹ sọ fún mi ni.
Kẹ́tẹ́ yẹn sọ yìí náà kílẹ̀ bí achieve.
Mo bèrè question lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ẹ ń dáhùn ẹ ń sọ fún mi wípé ẹ ń sọ fún mi wípé no let me like
Wọ́n yìí ṣe ń kọ́ àtúntò wa ẹlẹ́mìí àti ìwà fún ìṣàtúntò achieve.
Ẹ ń sọ fún mi wípé Duke please just give me 5 minutes or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Mo ń bèrè question lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ lọ wájú ẹ lọ ẹ̀yìn. Ẹni kò sí ẹni tó mú justice for Mohbad ní ọ̀kúnkún dúdú tó yín. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé gẹ́gẹ́ bá a tún ṣe mọ̀ one man standing ni wọ́n pè yín. Ẹ tún sọ wípé tí bá ti bèrè question lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ tún sọ fún mi wípé ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀ pé ó ti tó a month tẹ́ ẹ ti rí bàbá. Mo tún bèrè question lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ tún sọ fún mi wípé nǹkan tẹ̀yìn bá fẹ́ mọ̀ lẹ fẹ́ mọ̀. That means pé play role yín.
Wọ́n yìí ń play role tí yín kábèrè lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ wá ní play role. No.
Èmi play role tèmi.
Role yìí ni ká wá ju òkò síbi tó wá wù. Irú àwọn bèrè ni. Ẹ̀sà ẹnìkan ò gbé òwú rẹ̀. Ẹ̀sà Hold on, sir. Sherry, ẹni sùúrù.
Ṣé òkò tí èmi jù tó ń gbà yín ni?
Ẹni sùúrù.
Ẹ tó bá wùwà bí mo ti sọ síwájú, ẹ tó bá wùwà rẹ̀ kò ní
ẹ̀wọ̀n agbọ́dọ̀ kan. Ẹni sùúrù kẹ̀gbọ́. Sherry kò sílẹ̀ yẹn wá sọ. Sherry, nobody is paying you for this justice. And nobody is saying me. You are playing your role, I'm playing my role. I threw myself in it and mo tẹ̀lé bàbá. Dé ojúṣe nǹkan tí mo rí kó mo lè ṣe. Ẹjọ́ tó ń lọ, ẹni sùúrù.
Burúkú lẹ̀ pé tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá lè sọ fún mi.
Àníró òwèrè rẹ̀ ń pè. Tẹ́wájọ́ pé ẹkọ̀ jáde láti wá sọ pọ̀tọ̀pọ̀tọ̀. Nítorí ẹni sùúrù tàbí ní sùúrù. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ ní ọlọ́pàá ojú ìsìlẹ̀ òwe.
Gurxey gbogbo yẹn tó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ́sẹ̀ ní Àbájá.
Pẹ́sẹ̀ mi for the past 2 hours. Tẹ́lẹ̀ mi ló kù ní.
Gurxey gbogbo yẹn tó bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ́sẹ̀ ní Àbájá. Kí ló dé?
No. Everybody play their role. Mr. Motosho, calm down.
Sherry,
ibi tí ọmọ ti sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹ̀wọ̀n ọjà wọ́n ṣe ìmúra wọn ní gbogbo ẹ̀rọ ọjà.
Ilé ìfẹ́ pé tí ìtì àṣìírí lọ́wọ́ bí àṣìírí tí ìtì ọlọ́gbọ́n yìí
yà ọ̀gá mi.
Calm down. I like the way this thing has been going since.
Yes. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ dàrú náà.
Yes, and then the two
Let me give a chance to talk. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Oníkọ́ máa lè ṣàṣì jù.
Tí ọ̀rọ̀ wá wò pé ṣàṣì kò ṣe wọ́n. Wọ́n lè nà kí ló pè é. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí lẹ́nu kí n bọ̀ sí.
Ìwọ́n tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá ìwọ́n lójú wọ́n lè ṣàṣì.
Ìwọ́n torí ọlọ́run ìwọ́n ò sí lọ́gbọ̀n bàbá ni.
Ìwọ́lé bàbá.
Àjọṣe olúwa láàrin wa tó lórí.
Kí ló pè é Èrèlú wà wò. Ẹni ò sí pẹ̀lú ẹniwọ̀dì you know me, I don't make good anyone.
Oníwàmọ̀ torí bàbá kẹ́yìn. Oníwàmọ̀ torí bàbá kẹ́yìn. But àwọn kristian ti gan ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá kí wọ́n sáìn. O lè níwàmọ̀ torí bàbá kẹ́yìn.
Wọ́n sáìn. Wọ́n wọ̀ gbàgbà ìwà lórí ìdákùnrin ìdarí. Arìndì.
Let's give the Duke to say something.
There is limit to certain things I can take. Ní ìwọlé mi ní nítorí nǹkan tí àwọn jẹ, wọ́n sì wà lọ́wọ́. Àwọn káyìn kan wà wá sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi lórí nǹkan wọ́n lè dàrọ̀ lábẹ́
If I say yes, if I boy with that,
No, let me tell you one thing. Mr. Wait now.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you one thing. There are things that you cannot say because of your position. But people that are accusing you, don't think they are just... You see, information that is just doing this to distract. There are people who mean well, and based on information available, they see gaps. And it's you they see. You see, I know reason why even the issue of signing or no signing.
Please, Mr. Ishak, can I have the seconds, please, sir? Can I have the seconds? I know exactly where you're driving to. What you just said now was exactly where I started my speech earlier on when we commenced. I say the truth is this. At this junction where we are on in now, there are some certain things that the majority of people want to hear due to what has been going on. Shall I understand, Mr. Ishak? God bless you for that word. I said exactly what you just said now in the beginning. Mr. Gurxey, I told him that he should please drink water and be calm. Why I said that was that I want him that if people ask any question, what he needs to do is try in as much as possible to reorientate them. A lot of people might not actually know that too much. But please, anybody mute, please. Please mute. The whole thing that has been going on since Thursday or so now, we all know about everything going on. That's around Kongaza. So at this junction, it's always good to just calm down, resensitize a lot of people, just talk to them, and if you don't have any answer for those questions, just okay, probably you can't answer this. The one you can answer within your own jurisdiction, answer, because they see you like you are more closer to Baba Mohbad than a lot of people, which is the truth. Sure, you understand? And at this junction, and I said something rhetorically, and I will repeat that again. I say, Kusoro abusimo ni bita wa inisin, ni bita diduro yi. Kusoro pe lagbaja kan, you're trying to play down on things, talk. Everything within your mind, talk am. Whatever you want to say it out. If there is any truth you want to say it out. So it is better you talk your mind, you talk anything there inside you. Baba, one second, Baba, one second. Okay, go ahead.
Let me just say this. One, I don't congaza. I don't connect to anybody.
Before you say, Gurxey, calm down. You've been speaking for quite a while. You understand?
I just want to wrap it up.
I just want to.
The Duke, let him talk. The Duke, please let him talk. Let him talk, please. You are here.
No, because he said he won't be able to talk again. That is what would be the problem.
No, he will talk. Gurxey is here. And to all those people say Gurxey is running, Gurxey does not run for anything. He's not running. Gurxey is here with us. He's here with us. Gurxey is not running anywhere. He's here with us.
I have been on top of my voice because I've been on road. I will not be able to shout or scream. That is why I want to finish that line before I gain access into my compound. Now the thing is this. I don't commit to anybody long. Because what I have invested and what I have put in justice for Mohbad is being undervalued, underestimated, and what I get is batches and punches left, right, center. And I stand with all sincerity, with all honesty, without any compromise. And you are telling people to continue spitting dirty on my person, and I keep quiet. My brother, I have no gain I'm expecting or I'm taking in this justice. I am who I am, and whatever I am doing for this justice, I want someone to do better than I'm doing. What I am doing, okay, if I go to see Baba once in a month, At least you can render yourself to go and see him 3 times in a month. Do better than I do. It's not for me to not speak down on anybody or ridicule anybody's effort. I respect people's contribution and I respect everybody's line of thought. But when it comes down to chattering my little effort, or what I know that I am giving my best and my best is not only not noticed, but not acknowledged. My brother, I am not, I didn't write any application or I'm employed to be paid in justice for Mohbad. I am doing it as a voluntary contribution. Mi ò lè sílé nílẹ̀ kí n lọ rí bàbá. Owó wọn tó dà. Owó èpo dà. Àbí kíní kan dà. I do it because I want to do it and I want to check out the welfare of this man. I am not in TikTok to deliver message for anybody. Let us get that straight. I am doing it because my conscience wants to do it. If your conscience wants to do it, throw yourself in and do it. Throw yourself in. Calling the last man standing was because I submitted myself. Oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, let us go. And this one kept on seeing my contribution and anything. It was just a name, a tag I never wanted. What do you mean by last man standing? Last man standing for what? I don't want. I know the last time I spoke to Baba, and I know people that speak to Baba every day. Look, let us respect ourselves and let us, at least you can tell somebody, Oga, you can do better. Oga, you can, you may, you should. Look, because I don't want to I'm not under anybody's query or under anybody's discharge of duty. Under the query, kilo come query, I kilo come query yalodi. So where I go Google anything sorry. Look, if you know me, you know that if there is anybody I know, look, it is not all these individuals. You will need to engage. I don't. Let us put our heads together and let us try to fine-tune a way forward towards getting this justice. Don't let us look at those failures and those shortcomings. Let us understand how to look. I act like a football team. No matter the rule of the referee, I play my game on how to beat that referee. I play my game on how to beat the dictate or the rules of that referee. Not that, any referee, why they say go right. No, I will not complain. But I will up my game. That is GT conditions at the rules referee. So that's what I believe in. Let nobody relate to me as if I am under obligation or I must. And I said it and I say it repeatedly. And I keep telling Baba, Daddy, I will do anything for you to get this justice. And when the day you get this justice, it will be as if we never met, because that will be the end of our relationship. And I stand by it. I am hungry for a better Nigeria. I say it, I've said it more than 20 times. And I'll keep saying it. I am hungry for a better Nigeria, for a just Nigeria. And in Nigeria that will favor you, will favor me. I know what I see. I know what I passed through. Sanshitu, I don't have any business with Sanshitu. And thank God, if I have any connivance with Sanshitu, by now, Sanshitu will come out to tell, Ewa, Chedi, Eniyachoro is the one that is sending all these recordings to Sanshitu. Country Queen is relating to Oduwosu. Oduwosu is relating to Sashitu. Sori bàtà gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ kó lóye tó ń wòye ni. Sori bàtà gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ kó lóye tó ń wòye. Anybody can talk and talk and talk. Do you apply wisdom? Do you apply anything? I know the danger I face. I know the virtue I fight. I will not let the virtue I fight hinder justice I am committed to. Leave my virtue for me. I'll fight it. Anybody want to dash it? I want sorrow on the clinical. Anyway, I'm going inside. And,
Mr. Gurxey, I would like to say one thing. Mr. Gurxey.
Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Let us cool down the tone because I'm going inside my house. So my response will not be as loud and as harsh as.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Mr. Supervibetv, please can I quickly say something? I'm going down in 1
Sorry,
minute.
please. Before you talk, Miss Mamati Posh. Sorry, please. 1 second.
Yeah.
We have the Duke. We have the Duke here, please.
I'm going down. That's why I just want to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to say, a quick thing. You know, a lot of people are expecting. I don't know what you guys want from Gurxey. He's just like every one of you, that's what I want to say, that has decided to stand up for justice. It just happened. He is a bit closer to Baba or friend. At the end of the day, I don't think he makes Baba's decision. That's why sometimes we have to be cautious of what we say. This guy has gone through a lot that you guys don't even know about. But you conclude at the end of the day, you don't know anything about him. If he wasn't who he was, I don't think you'll be seeing Gurxey around. You all just want somebody you want to lash out to. Mr. Motosho was asking a question, and Mr. Ishak came up to give you the answer that you wanted. But you actually wanted to hear it directly from Gurxey. Why? He had the answer. He had the answer. He was trying to answer you, but you were not listening. You understand? You wanted to know what Sanshitu did, and he wanted to give you the answer, and he was with you. But you were not following. You wanted to hear directly from Gurxey. It's like a personal thing. It's like a personal thing. We shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't be like that. At least you haven't seen or heard anything that has indicted Gurxey in any way. He is the last man standing because he gave it all. He wanted to be there for Baba. Even when some of you were in the middle of him and trying to manipulate Baba in one way or the other. Did you forget the guys that were with Baba in the beginning while he was there? And they were not good for him. They were there to ruin and spoil everything. Have you all forgotten this story? Please, let's be mindful. Let's be mindful. We are human, right? We all want justice. If he didn't want it, you won't see him around. He just happened to be somebody that can stand up for himself. That's why you hear him talk. It's everywhere. Gurxey, 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 only. All the ones that most have stolen. What did you ever see that? Hear that? What money would you say has been shared with him? That you people would just suddenly accuse him of? But that makes his decision to the whole public, to the whole social media.
Mama Tipo.
He could say, this is what I want. Why would you think? Yes.
Mama Tipo, who are the you people you are referring to?
No, when I say you people, everybody knows I'm talking about. I'm generalizing it.
I'm talking to Mama Tipo first, please.
When I say you people,
when you say you people,
when I say you people, I'm generalizing. Okay. I'm generalizing. So that means now, when I generalize it, everyone that's here would know one or two that has ever been close to Baba. and all the evil or maligning that they've done to Baba. So I don't know why the focus is on Gurxey. What I'm trying to say, at the end of the day, you all can see that Baba can make his decision. No matter the advice you give to him, I think he still decides what he wants. So guys, give Mr. Gurxey.
Mama Kipos, can I ask you a question, please, before you leave?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Hold on. You just said something to finish. I'm trying to ask you a question. Thank God you are part of the justice team. There is something going on presently now, and I'm very sure you are aware of it. The critical thinker came up with something very good. I think there are a group of lawyers who team up together, and they are trying to sue everybody in the house and some certain people. According to what I heard, Baba Mohbad said no problem. He is going to sign the documents and they will continue. And according to the critical thinker, they are not saying Baba should relieve Sanshitu of his duty. They just want those group of lawyers to work on the suing while Sanshitu continue with whatever he's doing.
Which we were all excited about.
Thank you. Just hold on 1 second, please. And Baba has already agreed to the signature of that thing then. And all of a sudden, there was a U-turn. Baba said he's not doing anymore. What is your view about that, Mama T? What do you have to say about that?
Well, as you can see, I'm not happy about it. I think Baba should have signed those papers. Because if Sanshitu is lacking in that aspect, and there are certain lawyers that came up and decided we could go with this, I think they should have been given a chance. Because this is what we have been clamoring for the people in the house to be sued.
Okay,
even
hold
if
on,
we
Mama
have
T.
to make some
Mama
petition or be brought to
Mama
justice.
T.
Yes.
Mama T, hold on. There is something in there that I want you to talk about, but you are not getting it.
Okay.
Listen very well. When the critical thinkers first talked to Baba about this document and about the
Baba
group
said
of lawyers,
yes.
Baba
Okay.
said yes. You understand?
In my take, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Let me
And
explain that part to you.
Okay, explain. I'm listening.
In my take, if I would understand it at all, I will still take the blame back to Sanshitu. Because I think he is intimidated and he feels these lawyers are he feels intimidated by the act or where he was lacking, and other lawyers are able to come up with such idea. I think that puts him off a bit. Because if you listen carefully, the idea is that the lawyers come to him. Why wouldn't they come to report to him? You understand? And reporting to him, by me, I don't think it's a good idea. Do your thing. Let them do their thing. Why do you have to work together? If we feel you are already compromised, why would we want other lawyers to come join you? Anyway.
Gurxey, hold on. This question is not for you, it's for Mama T. Gurxey, please hold on.
I want to guide you.
No, hold on, Gurxey, hold on, please. You will talk. I want you to calm down. You know you've been on the road.
This is my opinion.
Okay, that is your opinion. You said you think. That is your own opinion.
This is how I feel about the situation. This is that's my opinion. And I think this is what played. There might be other people that would come gas Baba around like, yeah, okay, let's see, and play along. But I think Sanshitu is the bone of contention in the middle of it.
Okay, with what, Mama T, hold on, please, hold on. With what you just said now,
yeah.
Mama T, with what you just said now, that means that you think, according to what you said, like you think probably Sanshitu was the reason why Baba didn't sign. Is that what you're saying?
I think so, yeah. It's part of it.
You think so, or you know so? You think so, or you know
allow
so?
Allow me think or know, or whatever I think, it's me that's saying it. So whether I think it or I know it, I'm not there. So I should think before I speak, right? So that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, now God bless you with that response. Now, if you say you think so or you know so, Gurxey, hold on, please. Emma Binu Ejo. If you say you think so or you know so, now, if you now say the public that they are getting aggrieved about all of this, that if this critical thinker guys could put up something good like this that could, help the cause of this justice for Mohbad, and Baba was so excited to sign this thing, and all of a sudden something changed, and you now see the public, they are all very angry. Will you blame them for that? And when you see people now throwing questions up and down, will you blame the public for throwing questions up and down?
I am as well angry. I am as well very pissed off, just like everyone else. You understand? Except.
Okay, now God bless you. Hold on. It's just a simple question. You've given me the answer. Don't worry. Don't worry about the other illustration. Now let me ask you. Let's assume that this thing happens to fall down on the critical thinkers. Let's assume now, me and you, that this whole thing happens to fall on the critical thinkers. Who do you think the public are going to be on the truth? Is it not the truth of the critical thinkers that the public are going to be on, that it is them that didn't allow Baba Mohbad to sign this thing?
Well,
hold on now, Mama, just hold on. Now that the critical thinker have made all of us to know that it is not they are not the one who they did their best to, they did this. But something, somewhere happened along the line. One for one more, one yokuru laupe, boye shele. Now the public now say, okay, you know what? We have a little bit of maybe 1, 2, 3 people that are a bit closer to Baba. Boogie Jesse, mind you, came out. Maybe she's trying to remove herself. I don't know. Only I know exactly what she came out to do with all those write-up and the life she did by putting on, say, Baba spent 100 million and all those stuff that she said. Only I know the reason why she did all those things. Sure you get. Now my question is still on the public. So when you say the public that they are so angry, will you blame them for being angered? Mind you, this same public contributes all this money we are talking about. So you, Mama T, I believe you are part of the public as well, except maybe you are holding a role that I'm not so familiar with. So why I'm asking you this question is because when you came up,
forget it.
Okay, you are not holding any role. You are just part of the public. Okay, right, let me leave you then. If you are not holding any role, let me leave you then. Okay, all right, Mr. Duke, I'm so sorry. Please go ahead, Mr. Duke.
So like I was going to finish, right?
I think you are done, right?
I'm done, but that's why we don't have to put our aggression on a particular person.
Nobody is putting aggression on anybody. Hold on, you were not here when we started this show. Mama T, hold on, please. You are not here when we started this show. They are not putting aggression. Listen, this is what happened. We were having a musical, should I call it fiesta or grooves? And we dedicated to Mohbad for the 2 years, since his demise. And it was a powerful session then that even Gurxey was crying, according to Mr. Gurxey. And all of us were very emotional here. So the musician, one of them said, okay, he's coming. We now say, you know what? Let's reflect on the 2 years of J4M, the ups and downs, what you've been through, what you see, where we are, and where we are heading to. That is when we get to this section of, okay, let's ask ourselves a question, which is a very, very simple section that we are having then. It's just a simple question we're asking ourselves, and everybody we're answering. And Mr. Gurxey, was answering very, very good. He's not angry, nobody is angry. Even when one or two things wanted to happen then, we calm it down, everything was going smoothly. See, I think it's high time we begin to ask ourselves questions. Mama, let me ask anybody questions.
Let me come in.
All right, Mr.
Supervibetv.
Well, I wasn't here when
It's been a while.
I only came up to clarify that part. Like, come on.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hang on a little bit.
Mama, thank you very much. Thank you very much for
that.
that.
Compromised.
Thank you so much. Let's move on. Let's move on. You've done very well. The main thing is, Gurxey, you've been here, and I encourage the fact that you're here, obviously, to, give information out. And there are some things that you keep on saying, and the part for me that literally, I don't go well with is, I know Ishak was also defending Shitu, which I don't think is defensible, but I will come to that once I finish with Gurxey.
Defending?
So Gurxey, no, don't worry, Mr. Ishak, just wait. I'll come to you once I'm done with Gurxey. So Gurxey, the thing is, I know you said justice. But let's remind you that look, we've been a long way to where we are right now. And there are some participation that's happened, whether voluntarily or involuntarily, that has happened, which has automatically tied you to this case. This is not throwing any shades or anything. We want to lose up around Kongaza. Yes, around Kongaza. We've been led along for so long, and we want to know where we are. Kilo Shele Gogo. So where I want to bring you back to is, and I don't know, you might choose not to answer, or it might be a bit too forward for you, My question is, because you volunteered, or one of the volunteers that went to see Mohbad's body, when this issue arose, that was when Udumosu and someone came out and said there was no mark on the body. And in the light that we we're all tired of it, and you obviously were opportune to volunteer and represent the public. But till today, you've not confronted me you've not told me what you saw. And it's still part of the reason why we're where we are, because I believe that in Kotiwonori, my help. Because Toba Dojo La, Toba Nipe, Officer or Mog, your name will come up. Your name will come up. In fact, if you choose not to speak now, you could be subpoenaed to come to speak. It's not that this is not about you. But because you have volunteered to be in this case, because you want to help Baba Mohbad, or you want to help Mohbad get justice, you have actually dipped yourself into things that now you will not like to solve. And this is where this case, people don't understand where this case will go. And I've not heard you say, when we got there, court the time when young pariwo, ibi báyìí ló wà o, àbí ìgbà tí mo débẹ̀ o, ọ̀nà tán ní kó ṣẹ́, báyìí ló ṣe rí o, àbí ìgbà tó a débẹ̀ o, ẹsẹ̀ tán ní pé ó kán, bó ṣe rí ni o. Those are kind of things I expect to get from you if you truly, really want to say exactly what you know about this case. Because to then do everybody in here, when some information are being withheld without we public able to control the narrative, we cannot force you to give us that information. But one more put about by information here, who might help. It will help our direction. But you might clearly have said that, okay, but that would be disappointing because we, the public,
hello, sir.
I nominated.
Hello, sir. Nobody nominated me. Point of correction, sir. Hold on.
You volunteered.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agent
No, Ishak, jọ jẹ́ kí Gurxey down, Joe.
No, question you are asking is even wrong. That's what I want to point out.
Hold on, sir.
No, Gurxey, wait. Gurxey, wait. Let's be educated here. Nobody.
Lawyer.
Wait, Gurxey, wait, please, my brother. Nobody.
I need this something now.
Wait, Gurxey. No expert will tell you, or no doctor, no medical expert or health expert will tell you that merely looking of eyes can detect wounds on the decomposed body. Or a body that has been in the decomposition stage.
No. Mr. Ishak, don't let us go to the composed body. We're talking about autopsy, physical looking at a body.
You cannot detect wounds.
No.
You can't detect wound by merely looking.
No. Not by detect wound or anything. There are physical things that was done to that body. Okay? There are things that you'll be able to see.
You can't see. Go and ask expert. You need microscopic analysis before you can detect wounds on a corpse that has been buried and exhumed. It's not possible. Don't let anybody come here and bamboozle you and say that before the body
No. It's not about anybody coming here to bamboozle you. If there's a place, this boy obviously
you will see it. You will see the wound.
We could not, Mr. Ishak, we could not confirm the wound was coming from the hand. That's my problem. So is there any other part of the body?
Any part you cannot see it.
Mere
looking cannot detect it. Wound.
You have to go microscopic to see a scar. You are saying you have to go microscopic to see a scar. That's what you're saying. That you have to go microscopic to see a scar.
Yes, on a decomposed
body.
Gurxey, may I ask you, when did you go and visit this body?
Yes.
What?
I've gone there.
So just out of
I've gone there so where you went next I'm going.
No, ìgbà olùkọ́kọ́ lọ sọ pé ìgbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa pé this was part of when they were still arranging for the autopsy and all that. Táwọn yẹn sọ pé bàbá Mohbad lọ wò láti bá tó exhume ẹ̀. This is what came up. So it wasn't like far-fetched that this body has, the way people are saying it. I'm still saying there's no way the mark would have disappeared. What did you guys do? Ìgbà tẹ́ débẹ̀. Àbí ìgbà tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ. Was there any plans to take?
Hello, guy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people with same problem. A lot of people in this justice of God with similar problem. And you know the problem? We allow our mind to be fixated on a particular issue.
Mr. Gurxey, let me help you out. Sorry, 1 second.
No matter the answer.
Mr. Gurxey.
On something.
Mr. Gurxey.
Yes,
Mr. Gurxey, let me help you out. 1 second, please, on this. See, can you see a wound on a decomposed body? Now listen to the answer. Yes, you can often see signs of a wound on a decomposed body, but it can be challenging to distinguish them from the effects of decomposition itself. Advanced decomposition can cause skin changes that mimic trauma, but a thorough forensic autopsy can help differentiate true injuries from postmortem effects by examining underlying tissues, bone structures, and using advanced techniques like histology to look for signs of a vital reaction, such as the presence of a certain proteins or antigens. Okay, I think that's all.
No, thank you, Mr.
I think Mr. Isa is right.
Supervibetv, thank you, Mr. It's good for you to always come out like this because we are on your platform, and I like that.
Thank you, Mr. Supervibetv.
No, Isha, calm down, please. When we need to give flowers, they give flowers. That's it. You went to research it and you brought it out for us to hear it together. Let's cool each other. I'm not here to, take advantage of anyone or make you look, or abuse you or anything. We're just trying to solve this case. So, Igbawoni, Mr. Gurxey lọ wo first time tó lọ wo body yẹn because ìgbà tẹ́mi wo nu picture tó wà lórí account tèmi post tó wà ní ambulance part wà lórí part wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ṣé Mr. Gurxey náà rí nǹkan tèmi náà rí nu picture òun tó lọ wo bẹ̀yẹn ní live. You cannot be telling me that you now need a microscope to come and start seeing someone that was stabbed. What are you telling me? Someone that the police said bled profusely and you're telling me, oh, that's my local microscope. Mr. Ishak, I'm actually disappointed in you. I'm disappointed. Because we shouldn't be saying things just for the sake of saying it. If this man chose to say that, hey, Mr. Gurxey, let me sign you here. Mr. Gurxey, if you choose to say that, Mr. Duku, I didn't see anything, that would be right. But not for you to start playing on my intelligence and telling him to let's look microscope. That is very wrong. That is not good. I'm disappointed. That's not good. Òun la wá ń kà lórí Google ẹni sì tó sọ fún ẹ pé definitely ó yẹ kó lè rí ó ti bẹ adẹ sọ pé yàn bí sleep bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣé inú pimple wá ní ó ń gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣé pimples ní gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn gbà jáde ṣé ìwò pimples ṣé ìwò needle ní gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn gbà jáde ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà mi ká máa fọpọlọ wa ṣáà láti dú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé yẹn náà ọ̀ fẹ́ sọ fún wa so kí la wá so ìtẹ́bà ẹ̀yin náà lè ní ara ń kọ Gaza problem ara tó ń kọ Gaza náà nìkan pé ṣé dùgbò ẹ sì lè ẹ̀kọ́ wa kí ni nǹkan tó rí nígbà tó lọ nǹkan tó wù bẹ́ẹ̀. If you don't want to put yourself in trouble, it's fine. But as a subpoena, you can still be subpoenaed to come and say what you saw. So it's not a crime. You're not committing a crime. So in your boy, because everybody takes it as an attack. But we cannot be subjecting ourselves to all this torture when there's education to educate ourselves. Yes, even blood to one in Mohbad, to ba fe get here, one she get here. Till today, there's a chemical for it. So that's the point. So, Mr. Gurxey, if you're going to say, Mr. Oga, if you that question here, fine. I'm not going to pressure you. But the fact that you've not really explained truly to us, and you're claiming that they didn't choose you, you volunteered. Hey, we're not public to volunteer. Somebody else could have done it. And led you to be that.
Okay, hold on. Calm down your nerves. I know you're too emotional or temperamental in this matter. The time of being aggressive is over. Let me tell you this. I was opportune to go there as a person who stood as a representative of our Mohbad. I came out and I told Allah my own side, and his lawyer also narrated his own side. And the lawyer, who can be called upon any day, any time, went on here to say something. The lawyer has said what he thinks is tenable and can defend before the law.
Is this after explanation, please?
After explanation, sir.
Thank you.
He came out to say something. So, are you expecting me to say contrary to the lawyer? If subpoena... Hold on.
I want to know, Gurxey, Jeffrey Flowers, should you come and say something contrary to the thing, then now we have to go and see what the lawyer said. And then what is the contrary that you could have said?
Hello. Because the lawyer spoke and you are not satisfied. With this, you want something contrary to the lawyer. Don't calm down, Oga. Calm down. The lawyer spoke. You are not satisfied. You still want somebody who is not obliged under the law to come and speak. That means you want the person to speak contrary to the lawyer. I'm a graduate of empirical study and I did philosophy, logic. Now, if you are not satisfied with what the lawyer said, quick things you want something contrary to the lawyer, you are expecting me to say it, my dear brother, you wait till kingdom come.
The lawyer saw, in consider about ìwọ náà lórí.
Hold on,
No, it's a there's something she ronú. Ká ní lawyer yẹn, ká ní kan tó sọ purọ́ ni. Ìwọ náà wá jáde wá kàtẹ́. So èmi wá ń try láti bí ẹni say directly to you. Èmi ò mo ti gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ àti lọ́rọ̀ àjọ sọ síta. But through your own heart, when you went there to see that boy in that morgue, you could not detect anything unusual on his body? It's just a simple question.
Oga, I will take you back to my answer. The lawyer, they asked the lawyer. Who is the head?
Lawyer of law, she go to Mosul on so
Oga, his chambers was represented. So whatever the ones who said was said on behalf of Baba Mohbad as his lawyer and his legal representative. Hold on, don't, calm down. Don't let us be donkey on okay here. Now the thing is, if you want anything contrary, or you are expecting anything contrary, okay? Not from me. If you are waiting it from me, maybe after the kingdom has come. And if you want it, if you are saying I should be subpoena to come and say something, okay? I am very open.
Gurxey, me attack it. I'm just telling you the way the law works. You were there, a witness to see that body, whether we like it or not.
No, if you are talking of how hold on. If you are talking of how the law works, is it my own that is an authority or the lawyer?
No, it's not about the lawyer. It's about calling witnesses. What did you see last of?
Hold on. When next they are going, I will reach out to you. You join them and you come and say what you see. That's
okay. That would be fantastic. Gurxey, let's leave that aside. Let me now speak to Mr. Ishak. Mr. Ishak.
Mr. Supervibetv, there's something you said. You see, me.
I'm with you, sir. Go ahead.
It's something you said. Me, at times I don't do research, maybe because of my background. And there is something the way you put the research that you did, I think some people didn't get it. And because I knew that this Gurxey and the lawyer going to see the cops, I knew it's after the exhumation. A lot of people thought it's when Mohbad died and before burial. And I just put the same thing on but what I put there is that can ordinary looking detect wounds on corpse. I put it on Google now, and it said no, ordinary looking person cannot reliably detect a wound on a corpse. Even the lawyer that went there cannot reliably detect.
It will depend on days, months that this boy is available. After the exhumption, we're not talking about a year here. We're not really. So forget about they use microscope to.
That's why
forget it.
No, wait. That's why I want to ask
years.
you. You know, it's possible you are an
expert. 5 years.
We're
talking about. So that's why I asked Mr. Gurxey. Let Gurxey confirm the date. The first date he went. Let him confirm first before we start.
I want to even give you. Let's have a benefit of doubt here. Google may not give us accurate information. I want to find out whether you are an expert. And you are authoritatively telling us that it is not possible.
You cannot start saying AI is not going to give it. Right now, technology
AI
is smarter than human beings. Technology has a record that you cannot keep. So if you're telling me even Google you can't just use that like that. So look at Google.
That's what I'm saying. Are you an expert?
You can't just disregard Google like that.
You are now expressing
No, Mr. Ishak, I'm quite disappointed. You can't only disregard Google. I want to look at information and see.
Google no sọ fún wa pé o lè detect anything.
No, but the point is, did you give it the statistics? How many months? How many days? When it happened?
The one you assume, did you give us statistics? Your own assumption, is it based on statistics?
Which assumption?
That they can see it with their eyes.
Yes, they can. Because that's why that is why we want to confirm when Gurxey went. Let Gurxey talk. I need quick point. Mr. Oga, calm down. Mr. Oga, calm down.
What is your template?
They would, if he gives us the timeline it went, we could tell the position that body will be at that time.
That is why I want to know whether you are an expert to tell.
And you don't have to. That's a problem.
Are you an expert to tell?
I could be a researcher. I don't have. That's a problem. And why expert? Because she colonizing on here. And why expert? I could be a researcher.
You see this?
Only my research. Only J person research in the project. So you can't say I'm an expert.
You see, if you don't start, this is like a zero grand discussion. I thought you even have something.
Ishak, wait, calm down. Anything with our law is you defending Shitu. And I want you now.
What is wrong if I defend? That's my opinion.
I want you to tell us.
Supervibetv.
You just
hold on. Yeah. Let me tell you something here. That even some of you don't know. These critical thinkers' efforts, if I lie, Gurxey, if you cover me, God will not cover you. It's the same Gurxey that they are accusing here that reach out to me to make my own contribution towards this effort of the critical thinkers. So I'm the one funding something that is taking the job away from Shitu, and you are saying I'm defending Shitu.
The critical thinkers, they did well. I don't take that.
I paid for it. I paid for the effort, and now Gurxey tell me to pay.
Fantastic. I'll take you. Look, I'm not abusing anybody.
That was a good
Thank you for doing that.
God bless you.
Now that you said that, fantastic on your part. But to continue, Fenipe, Kama defend the Enitope Akosope Torupoje San. You have to be pinpoint the cases. What did
somebody
you
had on fire since yesterday or day before yesterday?
I mean, so
even here today, Supervibetv, I never fire him.
No, he has gone against the. No, hold on, Mr. Duke. Let me say something real quick. You will continue now, Mr. Duke. You see, everybody at this junction where we are is entitled to their own opinion. If you like Sanshitu, me, I feel don't like him. If you like Bukky Jesse, me, I feel don't like him. So that does not mean say we will be enemy. You go talk your own, I go talk my own. So at this junction we are now, whatever you believe is your belief. So whatever anybody believe is their belief. So you can't force your own belief on any other person at this junction where we are. We are all seeking the same thing, which is to get justice for Ileriudu Waloba. Where, how, when is what none of us know. If you don't sin, we send two more. So when we see people who do good, more praise them, say they do good. If you see person who no do good, more echo, say this person no do good. It's as simple as ABC. So it's 2 years of Mohbad. The question continues and we will keep asking ourselves.
Yes, because I'm
so please don't let us be rude. Don't let us be rude to one another.
It's not. I've never even abused. I don't even abuse.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying generally. I just say generally.
Oh, okay.
Don't let us be rude to ourselves.
Thank you. God bless you. Let's look at it. If we're still saying Baba is choosing Sanshitu, and we can confidently say that Sanshitu has not done as we, the public, according to our expectation, are we wrong to say that? Ishak?
Let me say this. In this justice for Mohbad, everybody is entitled to his opinion. Everyone has a right to disagree, even with me or anybody. You have a right to also disagree with another. The only thing that will not tolerate is anybody insulting, cursing a man that lost a son. So talking about disagreeing with son, no be son, be our head, be our brain. You can disagree with anybody. I'm not an authority in anything. I only express my opinion. You have the right to take it or take it. Your own too. I have the right. We are rubbing mind. And that is why the only people that you see me attack on this justice for Mohbad are the people who attack or cause Aloba. Even as we disagree with Aloba, as I disagree.
Mr. Ishak, let's leave Mr. Aloba out of this question. You understand? Because I always say one statement, and I hope you will understand this statement. Every time I say it, it's either they abuse me. I said Mr. Aloba himself is between the deep blue sea and the devil. It's either he chooses to swim, to learn how to swim, or to face and fight the devil. It's his choice. No one can save him. Nobody, there's no allegiance. I don't understand if you guys don't understand what happened in the inquest. How can the judge look at all that evidence and he's gonna come back and say it's the father's burial that did not allow them see anything. She police that took sample and left it for 6 months. Are they not part of the problem? So when we look at this thing holistically, we have to understand that we have to question each other. And when I question you, it's not that I hate you. I just want to know. So, Baba ní pé okay, Baba ní pé sign yìí lòun fẹ́ tẹ̀lé. And most of the people that paid the sign in the first instance, obviously they don't need the public anymore, are now saying no. This is not what is going to get us what we want. What he is saying is what he wants. And I think that is where the problem is. And when you look at the critical thinker, the only reason the document was not signed is because the lawyers would not do what Baba Aloba wants. And this case is not about what he wants. Nigeria àti gbogbo wa ni. Àjọ ni ni. Mi lè máa gbé pẹ̀lú apàyàn. Baba Mohbad's story is just a key, or Mohbad's story is a key for us to try and eliminate some of the evils in our environment. So we're here trying to figure out the truth. It took us a year and a half to find out that he actually did not buy on the day they said he bought. Why did it take us that long? You know? So
you want to add to that?
Okay, go on.
See, I have cited the example of the case of Africa. I think it's Mr. Gurxey that even narrated, and I did the rundown of it in the morning. In the case of Africa, the Low Age in 1999, what happened?
That day, I was there that day. So, yeah, I know, even the blood was dripping from stuff.
Thank you. Even, you know, about 33 people were arrested.
You were where?
The Commission of Inquiry even indicted the VC.
Vice Chancellor Wale Omole, yeah.
Omole. And even Obasanjo insisted that matter proceeded to court. What happened at the end of the day? In this case, KB, what is his name? I think it's Bello Kazim or something, BK. They normally call him, came all the way from Unilag. And the money for the execution of that killing was paid to his account and was traced. What happened to Idausa? The guy that was seen with the arms that was used in killing.
I go say Idausa.
No, I've left school then, but now insider. We know the story. What happened at the end of the day? The system, and when we are talking about the system, it's not only those in authority. When they use their divide and rule, we also discover that the modes played great role, and politics as well. The subsequent government, what did they do with that case? It's out. Today, did we get justice for Africa? Students are still, every year, they do remembrance, they say demand for justice for Africa. So it's a long distance race. We are learning, we are improving, we will disagree and agree. For people who think it took us 2 years to get to where we are today, that 2 years, you know how many moles were planted in our midst? You know the unnecessary fight, disagreement. So, we are a system. I asked the police in Abuja, when the timeline is compromised in a case, when there is conspiracy among the suspects that are at the scene, when the house is not concerned and the scene is messed up, what do? He said forensic, and that even government has equipped the place. They have equipment. Do you see that deployed in this case? No. If you get the best lawyer to push this case forward, they will also achieve their aim. It doesn't rule out the compromise. And that is why I said it's not competence that is the issue here. The lawyer may even know what to do and refuse to do it. And that is why my own opinion on the issue of Sanshitu is that Sanshitu, to me, is an opinion. Compromise. And I support the idea of this fresh lawyer strengthening the case by suing. No, that is my position. But that has nothing to do with me and you disagreeing on how we proceed on this case. The only thing is that a movement is a troop. This kind of justice movement, it's like a troop. There must be a leader. You cannot be fighting a cause like this without an over. Even when you say, oh, we are all Nigerians, killers cannot be living in our midst. That is the responsibility of the state. They have the duty to protect Nigerians. They have the study with the responsibility of investigation and prosecution. What is their stake? What is their position on this matter?
Let me come in there. I think we need to start to change that narrative. That narrative that we cannot continue this justice without Aloba, that is so wrong. Every human being in Nigeria deserves justice. Every single human being, even a newborn baby, deserves justice. So regardless of the family or anything, the justice will still hold. Mohbad is an entity on his own. So whoever is spreading that, oh, without the family, this case cannot, no, forget it. We're not at that point yet. But when things start to reveal more, then we will know. But it's not about the family right now. We chose the route of the family for quite a while.
See, there's no debate over that. There's no debate here. It's my opinion. You're entitled to your own. If you believe the public can drive it without Aloba, let them go ahead. You don't need to fight about that.
You have to. I will tie my reason back to what you said. You said that the government, the system, has failed. And because the system governs not just the Aloba family, but the whole Nigerians, then we can come together to lay our dislike. Because government stands on no. Èèyàn ló wà ń bẹ̀, èèyàn bí ara wa ni, àwa la tún wá fi wọ́n síbẹ̀. So we can do that. But when we get ready for this, we won't be shouting, abusing each other, raising curses, because we're still fighting for the same thing. Not that we're fighting just for Mohbad, but we're fighting for the wrongdoing.
Let's be practical. Isaac, please, can I just interject and ask one question, please? Before we can judge Sam Shitu, what are we judging him on? What are his achievables? What did you give him to do? I mean, you're going to be coming out, they're giving you your targets. Want to achieve this, want to achieve that, want to achieve this in 2 months, want to achieve that in 6 months, want to achieve that in 1 year. Close people start to do shit. You start from there. You don't not just passing aspirations. What are we going to achieve? Okay, for this to give you this, to achieve this, and give you 2 steps what you achieve it. Let's be frank now. And Mr. Isaac, you are a very smart man. I mean, in 2 years, it just lies upon lies upon lies. I mean, come on. You just be. I don't know how you come about your own submission at times. How? I don't know whether you are asking questions or you are defending or you are attacking. You said you are just. Are you? You need to be told that a lawyer is representing us at Corona. What are the targets? Can you share lawyer in Corona? Can the target is on for lawyer in Corona? Tokuno Corona, Tony, the judgment was fair. I just keep asking us that they are just accusing him. You are tomorrow you will go and attack the same shit just because I don't agree with you. Come for me and tend to be supporting shit.
Mr. Oluwa, look, we're all on the same boat here.
We are not. Your own position, I understand. I understand your own position. I don't see. That's why I even said I don't have issues with your own position on the public driving this. It's an opinion, but not somebody mixing logic with illogic.
How? I get what you're saying. I think it's about time we start to come together. You know what the problem is? Killing counterfeit gain when we are separated this way.
Exactly.
What do we even start to gain?
Exactly.
Let me tell you,
understand.
in the struggle, all of you cannot be on the same page. Let's not deceive ourselves. If we have the same
exactly.
let me tell you what. Let me see. We are talking about human being here. It's not brotherhood of darkness.
Why should we go to church? I will not believe the same God.
So everybody in the same are of the same faith.
If I have to go to the same church,
we have different denominations in church. We have different denominations.
The one I'm going to is what I believe in.
Let's leave church. Let's leave church.
It's the one that brought the issue of church.
The main issue is here. Look, we understand that the son that is representing this case is not doing what the public paid him to do. Is there a way that we can get accountability for what we want him to do, which will be part of arresting the people that were there in their house within 24 hours or 42 hours or 48 hours? So I think we have to go back there. Only someone from service, Kumari, it's like we pay for autopsy. Also, situation. But the point here is we now have to start holding account. I think it's loud where I am. Someone else should pick up.
Okay.
Go this see, are you there?
Okay.
Yes, I'm here. Let Madam Susie go on. Madam Susie.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I want to step in for a little bit. When we talk about Sanshitu here, somebody asked a question, what is the objection? Why is he in the case? Obviously, that's a good question. Why is Sanshitu in the case? I don't know. Sanshitu don't look like somebody that is hungry to fight for justice for Mohbad. And for me, Sanshitu has nothing to offer. Being a lawyer, a government lawyer, being a lawyer to somebody who we know has stand on this Mohbad case, and coming to be Baba Mohbad's lawyer, I think him himself has compromised. I don't know what he was thinking before he accepts to be
why did they
this
keep
case.
him before they employed him? Come on now.
Hold on.
Why did they keep that?
I don't know what they were thinking before they hire him. Because to me, government stand on Mohbad's case, they are not ready to give Mohbad justice. And Iyabu just stand on this case is not ready to give Mohbad justice. So to me, somebody there planted him there to jeopardize this case and to cap it all. To me, is a conference of interest. You cannot, right now, the government is enemy of Mohbad's justice. And Yabojo, we can see the part she has played on this justice. She's enemy of Mohbad justice. And there's no way, I don't care how much money Baba Mohbad is going to offer Sanshitu. He can never choose Baba Mohbad before the government. He will choose government before Baba Mohbad, and he will choose Iyabujo before Baba Mohbad. So for me, if the team on Baba Mohbad, if they are not working hand in hand with the government, I think they should let Sanshitu go, because Sanshitu is not going to fight the justice that people want. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, that is your view, Susie. Okay, that is great. Good to see. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning. I want us to go back on something. I want to remind everybody of something. And few people that was on that live when Bukky Jesse was saying something concerning the lawyer instructed Baba to do one particular thing. But Baba said no. Do you guys remember? So she was doing chat that day. So at times, if you want to put a blame on that man, sometimes I will look at I don't think we should blame the lawyer. But we should. There's a man that asked a question the other time that Kila Sokwe. Yes, I think it's Piers, right? Did Baba agreed to what the lawyer wants to do as his own profession, and Baba kick against it that no, maybe example, let's sue this particular person. And Baba said no. Emma swear, Ebi mini, Iyawo wani, Ashenife is our wife. Don't sue this person. And the lawyer go again and say, Baba, this is a case that we are all fighting. We all want justice. And some things have to be carried out. What if Baba insisted that no? What do you want that lawyer to do? Absolutely nothing, right? Because he needs to listen to Baba as well. Anything Baba tells him to do, he will do anything. In as much anything that makes Baba to come outside and say, lawyer me she dada. Definitely, the lawyer is not at fault. The fault is coming from Aloba right now. Because Aloba is now the one telling him what to do, who to sue, what to take, how to write, things to write, what to deliberate about. He must not do what he is supposed to do. So, definitely, the fault is from Aloba.
Godis, can I ask you something?
Yes, please go on.
Are you saying it's Baba Aloba that is teaching son how to scrutinize people in the court?
Listen, there are some situations when that's a good question, but there are some situations where.
Sorry, and the second question is, are you saying it's Baba Aloba that asked the son to say what the magistrate said is a good verdict? Are you saying it's Baba Aloba that asked him to say that?
No, that is not what I'm saying. The lawyer might want to carry out necessary things that when he carry out those missions, it's going to affect a lot of people. It's going to bring people down. And Aloba will not let that family to destroy. But both come on me go down. That is just the plain truth. Listen, please let me finish, Mama. Mama, please hold on. Let me finish.
Please, let her finish.
Aloba do not want anybody to go down in that family. That is the main truth. If Aloba really wants any people, if that's me, Aloba do not care at all.
How can you confirm what you are saying now? How can you confirm what you are saying?
Let me finish. This is my submission.
Wait, okay, Baba Aloba tell you. How can you confirm what you are saying?
Oh, YG, let her finish her own submission. Godisi, please go ahead, Mama. Go ahead. Godisi, are you there? Please go ahead.
Thank you. What I'm saying, when I started, I think you are not there on the seats. Let me repeat again. I said, when we are blaming the lawyer, let's go back and listen to one of the Bukky chats back then. Bukky said, only lawyer yes so fun Baba, we will let's sue so person. And Baba said no. Baba ni ó fẹ́ jẹ́ kí lawyer yẹn kó ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó ṣe. Bukky was the one who said it on her live, which was doing like that day. In fact, but the people that are there on that day, they can bear me witness. That's what Bukky just said. Now, I now said, if Baba can come out now and tell us, lawyer won't say, do you know if Baba was the one telling this lawyer, I cannot do those kind of things. Let's do this one. And we are not there with them, but we are only listening to what they are saying outside. But what about those things they said behind the door, behind the closet that nobody was there with them? tó jẹ́ pé àwọn méjì nìkan tó jẹ́ pé bàbá nìkan and the lawyer doesn't like the way we are calling his name and later bàbá will say jẹ́ kí n lọ síta kí n lọ sọ fún àwọn èèyàn mi pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn because he had buy and he lost the way he's doing his things àwádẹ́ wà ń bí and drag the lawyer. Does that make sense?
Supervisor, please.
Please, go on. I don't know.
One particular life, the Gurxey said, the lawyer asked Baba to sue someone and Baba did not answer.
No.
YG, please give Madam Milianu 1 second. YG, please.
Okay.
Why?
Go ahead,
Okay, for what purpose did we get a son in the first place? Because Tayo Bati law school rara. A whole son.
You not think? Excuse me, ma'am.
Please now, I beg you.
You people interjected me. You people never let me finish my submission.
This is 114 people here. How could you, the whole world are hearing you, a son to a carpenter, are you for real? And a carpenter will be instructing a whole son. So what is the whole essence of having a son? Why did Alobadi not go to the court to defend himself? Why did we get a son? He knows what to do. It is his professional. He's a professional man. He knows what he's doing in his ethic. He knows what he's trying to do. We are talking about homicide case. He has studied homicide case, and I want to believe this is not the first homicide case he will ever handle in his profession. Are you now saying it's Alaba will pay him and still dictate to him what to do? Come on now. Nigerians.
Now the way go down. You think Alaba is interested of losing another child? That's the question you should ask. Then if Baba did not accept, but there's going to be another what's it called? Another bargain of extension of things. Because Baba is not just like
Can I ask you one question, please? You said Bukky said the lawyer asked Baba to sue someone.
She said it. Who is the person
that Bukky said? Who is that person that Bukky said the lawyer asked Baba to sue and Baba did not sue? Who is the person? Because you are making reference to Bukky now. You should be able to prove it. Who is the person?
I'm not saying you should not side whoever you want to side.
I'm not siding anybody. I'm asking you a question.
So say your own.
I'm asking you a question because you are trying to say Baba said, who is the person?
Okay. Anyway, YG, I think we all have a different opinion. Okay, go ahead, Susie.
Can I say something? Go this say my sister. We're trying to defend Sanshitu is not logic because you don't know what is somebody to become a son. And in a case like this, in this part of the world that I live, in a case like this, so the case like this, in this part of the world where I live, anybody that will take this kind of case, want to take it to win the case. Anybody that want to take this kind of case, want to make a name for himself. We are not saying that on Sanshitu, to be honest. So, if he's really hungry to get Mohbad justice, right? What I expect him to do, if he's trying to do the right thing that will lead to have Mohbad get justice, and Baba Mohbad is being compromised, I think I expect him to resign and put out a press conference, public. I know how you guys feel about this case. The man in question, the father of the disease in question, is not complying to do exactly what to do to get justice for Mohbad. He should resign. because his name is at stake, his office is at stake.
God bless you.
So, the way we are dragging his son, I had an in-law that approached him on this case. I know what told him. He says, my on the one, the price, listen. He said, I am going to break bridges to win the case. I am not going to take it to lose it. That is going to cost you people money. We don't see that in Sanshito. So please, Gurxey, don't defend him. Don't defend him. He has not done anything here.
Madam Lizzie, I am not defending him. I am not defending him. I am not. I'm just saying that if Baba can say that, do you think the lawyer is at fault or Baba is at fault? Do we know their discussion behind the closet? No, we don't know their discussion. We don't know what they've said so far.
In this part of what
because we are not there with them.
In a case like this, you must take it to make a name for yourself and to win it. But we don't see that in Sanshito. Anything the inquest says, Sanshito will come, oh, our finding, I'm satisfied with their judgment. No. If we, the ordinary citizen, I'm not a lawyer, can see the loophole for the government on this case, and Sanshito is not challenging it, then he's not hungry to get justice for Mohbad or Baba Mohbad.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Period.
Good evening, everybody. Am I audible? Good evening, everybody. Am I audible?
You are not that audible. Can you speak up a bit, please?
I'm trying to. Am I audible now? Is it better now?
Take off your AirPod. She's on headphone. Take off your AirPod.
Okay, how is it? How about now?
My goodness, and I wanted to make this fast. Okay, I think it's better now, right?
It's better now, yeah, it's better
Okay,
now.
good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's so sad that in an attempt to find faults in Baba, we kind of bring up unrealistic remarks, unthinkable, untenable, in fact, unacceptable, unpardonable remarks about that man. Unfortunately, this is my opinion. Sanshito is competent, no doubt about that. And I'm sure many of you will agree with me that he's not only competent, he's compromised. We all know from the beginning that he is. Especially with that statement he made, where he said, after the stupid, submission of Taufika, where he said that from his 38 years of experience as a professional, that is nothing but the fear, that judgment is not only fair, but it is free. And he said that right in front of Baba. Now, please, let's be realistic for crying out loud. We are talking about Nigeria. This is Nigeria we are talking about. Even though democracy is going for the people by people and blah, 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 blah. But we all know that Baba's hands are tight. We all know that Baba is gagged. Sanshito, just like Susie said, Sanshito will never ever choose Baba over the government. No. We all know that. For example, this is my opinion. Sanshito, for me, fine, I want to believe he's actually planted. I want to believe that. But look at what brought about all this rank of the last few days or a week or thereabout. Sign a document. Sue everybody in the house. The son said no. We all know, if you agree with me, and I'm sure you agree with me, that the most important thing, one of the sensible things they're going to share in that house is interrogating the 15 people in that house, sealing that house among for forensic and so many other important things. But none. It will not share nothing. And this thing was discussed with you. You said, be carrying or defer the mayor or something. I can't even remember but he was in support of it. Now Baba came live. some few days ago. And Baba, a sense, please. Now let's put emotions aside. Let's put sentiment aside. Is that Baba? Have we not seen in movies whereby very credible, responsible people are heard? Is it must you have a gun to your head before you do what people want? Do you know what has happened? You don't know. Baba even said, drag me, abuse me, boo me, meaning get drag. Stop dragging. Does that sound normal to you? Does that sound normal to you? Please, let's not try to. Nobody went down, and that was why the first time I sent my request, I came in because I heard when somebody said, Ishak tried to defend. He's not going to defend the son, no, because we all know that the son has not done anything among so many things they want to shoot. He has not done anything. Now tell me something. Why would the son be against Baba signing that? Why would the son be interested in remaining at the state level and not the federal level? Despite the fact that it has been said that the sky is wide enough for all species of birds to fly. Sanshitu, you do your thing. The new lawyers will do their thing. There are so many entrances to the same market. But yet, Baba agreed to sign initially. Alas, after some, only God knows what happened. Baba said no more. And we, by this time, with everything, we all are Nigerians now. And we know how it rolls. We all know that the system is the problem. Look at the group chat VDM brought us. Please, come on now. Please. Sanshitu is competent, no doubt about that. But he's compromised. And Baba will never be the one to instruct Sanshitu what to do. And if he feels he's being instructed, just like Sisi said, let him resign. Thank you.
God bless you, JK. Let me say something real quick before the next speaker continue. I want to believe all of us agree that Sanshitu has not done a human's job. But my question is this. According to Bukky Jesse, when she came out, Bukky Jesse said, and I quote, over 100 million has been given to Sanshitu. If we all agree that Sanshitu did nothing, why all those amount of money being given to him? For what? What for? When we've not done forensic and we didn't sue anybody? Are those money given to Sanshitu just to write letters or what? I think that is a question that we get an answer as well. All right, let's have the next speaker.
Can I just round up before I go down?
Okay, all right, you do. Go ahead.
All right. So I like the way everyone is speaking. It's good for us to question things, and all I just don't like is defending people. You don't know what they're doing. You cannot defend anyone. You can only defend yourself. You know what you do. So when people come out and try and speak on behalf of other people, I'll say, please stop it. There's no point. If you're not living in the same house as this person, you even working in the same place, even though you're doing that, you might not even know as much as what is going on. All right, we've agreed that Papa Mohbad obviously said he likes what Sanshitu is doing, and that is where the problem is, where the public has a problem. And I want to refer us back to this case of this Omoni case, this guy that they acquired in a hotel. Do we remember that case? I don't know if anyone remembers.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so that case as well, the government was involved, the system was involved, and they were not going to get justice. They were not, because the guy had all the means to stop it. They were not going to get justice. It was the people, one of the someone working there at the reception, that gave out the first evidence. And that's what we have to start thinking. We all say, oh, government, they're all human beings. People have to do their own part in this thing. So in that case, it wouldn't have come to resolution. The government would still have frustrated it. If not for the people that came out to speak. And that's how the evidence came out. So the problem we have is all evidences that we're trying to point out is being destroyed or taken away from us, one way or the other. And we are here trying to, ponder our minds on why is all this happening. So in as much that we're all trying to support Baba, if you abuse Baba, nobody cares about abusing Baba. I don't even care about that. I don't even abuse anyway. But my point is, the inquest has reminded him that, wow, Mr. Oga, you're part of this case because of this act that you did. And I don't think that would have happened if it did not, if actually Lagos state government did not successfully move the case from the public to the family. Because that is what happened. It takes a tree, it is not one tree that makes a forest. It takes so many trees. So it took so many voices for that boy to be exhumed because of the people that you're dealing with. And the only way you can get justice is still that same voice coming together, because King Boro. King Boro. We all know. We all system is it not that same system that things just literally happen and we just forget it? But we thank God for internet. Internet look for accountability necessary. Because now we can go back to it. So if we say that the decisions that the son is making is not what the public wants, because the public actually, we mobilize the son. Àwọn aláwo kẹ̀sì ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń lọ àti change lawyer bíi méjì kan àwọn pé kí ló dé táàrọ̀ náà yọ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé SAN wọlé. SAN wá débẹ̀ and not defending his sanity of a SAN as in being a SAN, or how can I use the shake? Is there a word like sanity as in SAN, as in being a SAN? You have to defend your own integrity of why you are what you are. And that is the problem. That is what we're trying to call attention to. Not that we hate him, not that we say. So if this man that we have really come out to support has decided to change his mind to use the SAN, then the SAN should come out and tell the public that are paying him that this is the situation. And this is the position. And then we all know that, okay, we thought that if we got a SAN, we will get someone that has experience of criminal case and will see evidence and will work with it, not just call people to inquest. Would actually work with what they got from it. But he's not done that. So I'm not blaming if Baba has changed his mind. Some said the SAN has compromised. I don't think he should, because he's accountable for what is being paid for. And in as much he doesn't want to listen to the public, the money that he collected comes from the public. So if the terms of agreement has changed, then the public need to know. And then we can move forward. So I'm sorry if I'm literally throwing you guys away from the track you were, but thank you so much. Have a very lovely day.
That was a good one, Duke. Okay, let's have Prince Kunzi. Prince Kunzi, are you there? Prince Kunzi. Oh. Isabella, are you there? Isabella, are you there? Okay. Okay, Crown, go ahead then.
Well, I have just little thing to say. And my one is that I'm just going to be casting our mind a little bit. And I will also want, everyone to do the maths, do your calculations yourself and, arrive at your own conclusions. Now, the first thing is that what was Sashitu contracted to do? You know, that's one of the, before you blame anyone, you know, you need to look at his rules of engagement. You know, what did you tell him to do? And, you know, as I could remember when GoFundMe was contributed, and Sashitu was also employed, you know, was brought in to partner with Odumosu. I believe as at that time, there were things that Odumosu was handling and there were things that Sashitu was also handling. You know those things. Because by the time you contributed the money for GoFundMe, there are list of items, you itemize things that, you know, that you should, that you want to carry out. And you said, I think if I may be wrong, I don't know, I can't remember, but I think Odumosu was handling the I think the phone forensic, blah 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 like that, and all of those things. Then they say Sashitu is going to handle maybe the inquest. I don't know. I may be wrong, like I said. But you know, personally for me, I don't think the judgment of the coroner is the goal or should be the goal. You know, I don't think so. That the judgment of that coroner should be the goal, because we can't have. The reason why I said so is because at the end of the day, we are seeking for justice, and justice should not be that maybe somebody is going to somebody is going to go into jail or something like that. No, depending on whatever way that the law deem it fit to bring justice to all of these things. So now, if a son had made a particular kind of statement, that is deemed contradictory to, or that is not good to the public, I think that has to also do with the rules of engagement. What it was contracted to do. Was it contracted to win the coroner inquest? Because we know that coroner inquest is just fact finding, and if the court have decided that they have they finished their fact finding and this is what they concluded and all of those things. And if to him, he feels that that is the best, if the son feels that that is the best result to him, because don't forget, they are still going to, go to persecution and all of those things. So maybe for him, he feels that, well, it is something that he could work with at the end of the day when the prosecution started, or when the prosecution starts. So I think, and again, if we are going about this idea that maybe this guy is planted, another thing you should look at, who brought him? The person who brought him then should be the one that planted him there. So most times, or maybe let me just say, anytime that we want to talk about this, want to put blame, let's look at what this guy is being contracted to do. Golden Sea was also saying something that is quite valid, because sometimes these people, it's something that there's something that is called on paper, and something that is just unseen. Now the public might know that this is what this man was contracted to do, but behind the scene, or maybe one-on-one with this man, it might be another thing entirely that is not known to the public, and the person that contracted him is saying that he is okay with the man. So I think there are some things that we should look into too. Like we should just look at it critically and logically, and before we point fingers and before we point blames and all of those things. He is the one paying him. He is the one that, and I believe he himself.
Okay, Crown.
I believe the son.
Let me ask you a question. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Please,
let me land.
Right there.
Let me land now. Everybody is giving their own, their own. This is my own. So I don't know. Anybody can talk about what they feel as well. So it is. I'm not.
Let him land, please. Go ahead, Kekran, please.
So there are some. So if I employ, let's just look at it this way. You employ somebody to come and work for you, and the public is supporting you and say, yes, we want this one, and you come out and say what this person is doing, you are okay with it. What does that mean? It means that definitely maybe what you want is becoming, what you as the public want is becoming contrary to what he wants as a person. That is what it means. That is what it means. You are supporting me now. You are supporting me, and I come and tell you that this person that you pay for is doing what I want. So it means that it means that the man himself, the son himself, is somehow protecting him. That is what it means. So what we should look at it is that what is the rule of engagement? What did you people tell this man to do? And what did Aloba went to go and tell this man behind the scene that is not even known to anybody and that is not known to anybody? Because if you are saying that yes, you contributed money to pay for somebody and you don't even have access or you don't even have the access to, to even control the person that you employed or you are paying, then that is a problem. There's a problem somewhere. So it seems like there is a miscommunication, or maybe there is another thing that has gone ahead, behind you people, behind the public that you don't even know at all. So, in a nutshell, let's look at the rules of engagement, and let's look at this man critically. That what did this man tell this lawyer? Now, there's another thing that we need to understand. Bukiji said that when Baba wants to go to Sanshitu, that they said two people should be going with him or he should not be going alone. That is to checkmate some of those things. You understand? It's to checkmate whatever thing that that this man is discussing with the lawyer, or the lawyer is to checkmate all of those things. And now that thing has failed, you understand that middle has failed, then definitely you should understand that there is another thing that is going on entirely. That is just like still going to the inquest. It's not that it's just like when you are not in the inquest and somebody is on ground. Whatever thing that person is saying is different from what you are because you are not there. So the question, or for me personally, I will say is that Mr. Aloba should come out and tell us what exactly he engaged Sanshitu for. If it's contrary to what the public also said, then that there is a problem somewhere. Like I said, when he was employed, what was the rules of engagement? What did we tell him to do? And is he carrying it out? If he's not carrying it out, then that means somebody else has given him another job description to do. And that is where this issue is coming up. Thank you very much.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. What did this child do to do? So why should come out and go and do affidavit? This is what we want. We want this, we want that, we want this, we want that. Then they engage the lawyer based on that. And moreover, the contract of Sanshitu has ended after the corona. What is the UA? So if they employ for anything again, it's on a pay as you go basis. What's wrong with these people? His contract ended after the corona inquest. Anything they give him now is on a pay as you go basis.
So are you saying you don't know what I want to do the DNA?
I cannot talk to you on that, please.
How do I know
that? What concerns me? How is that my business?
All right, thank you. Yes.
Look at this guy doing your sense. What is he talking about? Did they force you guys to employ to undo DNA? Don't force you to initiate DNA.
All right, thank you, please. Thank you so much. Let's have Arifa Lajogun Omodiagba now. Arifa, are you there, my brother? Oluwa Salode, please. Thank you very much. Arifa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, my brother. How you doing, bro?
All right, I'm fine, bro. Go ahead, my brother.
Epataro. I've been listening all this while, but the thing is this: Onitaba Beronwi, Ejeka Beronwi. Sanshitu is not at fault in anything, because I also have a lawyer. Either you are a son, you are this, you are that. Whatever position you are holding on to, it is your right to tell me what to do legally. is your right to tell me what to do legally. Me, it is in my right to agree or disagree. And if I disagree with you, it's not enough reason for you to terminate your contract with me. It is not pro bono. You're working, I am paying. So you dance to my tune, because I paid. Either I'm carpenter,
when they arrested you, we filed fundamental human rights. What did you say? Your lawyer advised you. What did you say?
I said I'm not serving anybody.
Does that mean the lawyer is not working?
No, the lawyer is working perfectly all right.
We paid, we filed, but he said, no, I'm not doing.
That is the same illustration I want to
Exactly.
do. They filed a fundamental human right of about 700,000 naira. And based on one or two things, in less than 24 hours, some question generates, and I was pissed off. I was still in detention. And I said at this point in time, barristers, I am not interested in serving anybody. They were like, okay, we'll serve the complainant, we'll serve the IG, we'll serve the CP. If you like, you serve the president. I am not signing it, and I am not interested in it. Let me remain here. I'm not signing anything. Those lawyers were competent, because in less than 48 hours, they make sure the fundamental human right is ready. They want to beat the court order. You understand? So, and they tried their possible best, but I said, no, I'm not serving anybody. They have no choice than to dance to my tune. And it's not enough reason for them to say, okay, Arifa, we are tired of you. We are not working with you again. No, I paid. So, if Sanshitu is not giving what we want or what we expect, we need to ask Mr. Aloba, just like what K-Crown said, just like what Goody. So, sir, what exactly is going on here? What do you think we need to do that we are not doing, or what is really going on? You understand? So, this is just the little I want to contribute. Those that are saying we should ask Mr. Aloba, they are right. You understand? So, that's the little I want to say. Thank you very much.
But please, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, and this goes to Mr. Pierce too? Now, let's forget about Baba Mohbad and what is the order Baba Mohbad is giving to him. What is he working on? Now, can we look at it from this angle? All of us here, 200 and something people here, the panelists, are you guys okay the way government have handled this case? That's number one question. Are you guys okay?
Of course not.
The way... Hold on. Are you guys okay? I want comment section, please. Answer me, please. Are you guys okay? Based on what we know about Iyabo's contribution on this justice for Mohbad, are we guys okay? So, wait, let me finish that. Let me finish. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Is a woman being like you?
Now,
who is she? How old is she? What is she? You are giving this people too much credence.
Mr. Pence, can you do
She's a woman being like you.
Listen, let me finish. Let me finish, sir. Let me finish.
Who is
She's a human being like me. She's a woman like me. But what she has done, she's a woman, she's a mother like me. What she has done in this case, as a mother, as a woman, as a human being that have sense, that have human sympathy, that have respect for human being, I will not do what she has done.
You are different. You are different.
First of all, my own contribution to this discussion here is this. With regards to
the question. Now, Mr. Host, Supervibe, are you there? Because I would like to have the discussion with you, if you are there.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you. Let me know you.
Now, I want you to answer me this question here. If they drive for this UK, a car can't jam you from the back. Obviously, you know that regardless if a car hits you from the back, when are you they drive slow, the car from the back is accountable. Now, you can't get with splash. You won't try to collect money from the insurance. Now, you'll get your lawyer involved. Lawyer, that is their job, that is their profession. They know the good and the bad in the law. They can put you through. I believe that your lawyer will explain to you your chances and what might be difficult. It is now up to you to give a go ahead. Is that right? I mean, am I right? Or
of course, yeah.
Now, the problem we're having on this course is this. The moment you pick a side, it will be hard for you to say the truth, even if the truth is in front of you. It is going to be hard.
But Illuminati, sorry, 1 second before you continue. Sorry. You are right with that analogy, but in a case of homicide, I think it could be different. Reason I say that.
Yeah, let me get there. Let me get there.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just trying to give you
27 years to solve
I'm just giving you
27 years.
A simple and a plain examples before I dive into where I'm going. Now, the second example is this. When they brought out the GoFundMe, they've got a list of what they would like to do, which will make the public to contribute. Now, people contributed because of the list and what the agenda was. The reason why people are now angry is the fact that the list is not being followed as they have requested from the public. What they've mentioned in the list is not what is playing out here. Of course, people will continue to question and ask a question. And when they ask a question, you couldn't give them an answer. That is when you see all these problems everywhere. Now, it is high time we stop blaming the government. And I'll tell you why. Now, we gave Baba money because we want him to take certain action that we see that could help the case. Baba got access to the money now. Baba is now doing what he wants to do, that he feels like this is what he will help me or direct what I want, contrary to what the public donated for. Tell me, do you think the problem or the public will not question Baba and question Baba every day with regards to that? Secondly, we are blaming the government. They are not playing a good role. Okay, let us forget all the game they've played. Now, critical thinkers came up with suing the people in the house and some other individuals. And Baba refused to sign, or maybe he's still thinking about it. Now, the critical thinkers that brought that to the table, they have their plan and what they're working on, which we all know that if they should go in that direction, we will get green light and we'll see how things play out. Then we can take it from there. But now that Baba did not sign, we are now stuck. They now resigned from getting involved anymore. And yet we are blaming the government. If Baba has signed that, and we now get stuck in the middle of the way, we can now say, okay, maybe the government are playing games. But this is what we've been hammering on, that let us sue for 2 years. Now, time to sue people come. Baba did not sign to sue them. Are you telling me we should be blaming the public for speaking up? Or Baba now said, if you have anything to say, come and meet me about my lawyer. It is now Baba's lawyer, not Mohbad's lawyer anymore. But because people pick sides, they'll come up to defend and say, what you are saying is rubbish. Now that Baba now said is my lawyer, just look at it. For Buki to come out and say the lawyer has compromised, and Baba is saying is my lawyer, is doing very, very well, wonderful for me. Do you think public will be happy when they are seeing what is playing out in front of them, and they will keep quiet, not to say anything? But at the end of the day, some people are coming out with, that is not Baba. That is not Baba. Baba is being held hostage. And Baba is telling you that I know what I'm doing. Who is now confusing who? Who is now confusing who in this case now? Are we going to be saying Baba doesn't know what he's doing? He's been held hostage till 3 years, 4 years. The government are not doing what they're supposed to do, but Baba refuses to sign or refuses to take certain steps. When they pick up Arifa, they don't care. No mercy from the other team. They pick him. When they pick Sam Chodium, no mercy, they pick him. But those other people from the other camp, they are launching all this attack. Rooms to pick them up, plenty for ground. But our own lawyer doesn't want to go towards that channel. How do you get headway? That is what I want to say.
Okay, Susie, you want to answer to that?
I don't know what to say, but as an attorney, right? As a lawyer that has made it to the rank of son in the law firm, I will not remain in a case like this to ridicule myself. So, I'm still going to fight Sanshito. Sanshito is, a lawyer can say no to a client. An attorney can look into a client's no, this is not what I stand for. In a case like this, I want to make a name. This case is going to go down in history. And as an attorney, I don't think I'm going to associate myself with Baba Mohbad, direct me to do the wrong thing, which public is always talking about. And he chooses to do it, then fine for him. But for me, two things I have problem with, being a government lawyer and a lawyer to Yabojo, I have problem with that aspect. To me, I will not do it. It's like going to hire your enemy, you understand, lawyer, and somebody out there, one of them will have upper hand against me. Now we have two people that is fighting for Mohbad to not get justice, the government and Iyabojo. And Papa Mohbad is in hand of this man, now directing him in the wrong way. So for me, it's a no. Both Baba Mohbad, both the son himself, is a no for me. I don't know what kind of name or what history is trying to get for this justice for Mohbad. It's up to him. But for me, no. For me, no. And I don't think any of you will go and hire your enemy to come, your enemy's attorney to come and be your attorney. I don't think anybody on this life that we are now will go and do that. So if anybody say, oh, Sandys has not done anything wrong, then for me, he has compromised. Because Sanshito will never choose Baba Mohbad against the government, neither choose Baba Mohbad against Iyabojo. I say no. So upon all the lawyers in the whole world is the government lawyer and Iyabojo's lawyer. So what does that tell you? What does it tell you? And the way Sanshito has displayed time without number for me is a no for me. That's all I can say. And nobody can change my mind on that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Susie. Queen B, are you there? Queen B.
I am. Good evening, everyone.
Mama, how you doing?
Good evening. Thank you so much for allowing me on your panel. I really don't come up. I just stay in the comment center. But I'm gonna start from where is it Illuminati stopped. Different people have come up and said, oh, we don't know what has been assigned to Sanshito. As far as most of us are concerned, when he was employed, we all know him to be a criminal lawyer. That's what was said from the beginning. Okay, he started the case. It's been going on and on, inquest and all sorts. My opinion, all the inquest he's been going to, for me, not very effective. That's one. Now people are asking what we employed him for. If we all remember, this same Sanshito brought in one, the driver, and the second hospital. If he was not going to sue the 14 people inside the house, which should have been the first thing for him to have done from the beginning of this case, why bring in the driver and the hospital? To do what at the inquest? He brought them in, they questioned them, they said the truth. What did Sanshito use the truth for? Did he use it to challenge the so-called barrister that gave the final verdict? No, he didn't. And to be honest, if the critical thinkers think these 14 people in the house are the first people to have been brought in to the inquest without this Sanshito doing it, there's nothing wrong in them taking that step. I don't know anyone else they're suing, but the 14 people in the house, including the widow, there's nothing wrong in them doing that. Why is Baba not signing? Why is he stopping here now? Why is he now making a statement? My lawyer. Did Baba bring the lawyer? Does he know Sanshito? Did he employ? Did he pay Sanshito? We're talking about public funds. I'm sorry to use this language. Baba shouldn't have uttered that language of my lawyer. I am happy with him. That's the wrong statement to utter from people who have been supporting you. Fair enough, we're only doing it for Ileri Oluwa, not for Baba. But at the same time, we can say for Baba because Ileri Oluwa is gone. This is a justice we're fighting for. And if we're just almost at the end, where, in fact, this is not even the end. This should be the beginning of the case. By bringing in those 14 people in the house, and you're declining them coming in. I hear Golden Seal saying, does Baba would not want to lose a second child? We're not This should not be the case of losing a second child now. This should be a case of justice for an innocent child that was murdered right under this innocent boy that Baba is preventing from going to jail. Why is he not talking? This is his blood brother. If Adura is not going to talk, as far as humans or if the government was to do good, they should have nothing to, they should not even be concerned with Adura.
Let's come back.
They should be concerned with the truth. At this junction, I think this is where Baba should sign or should make the so-called my lawyer, Sanshitu, bring, if he's not gonna, if Sanshitu doesn't want to, doesn't want to work with the 14 lawyers, then he should make Sanshitu bring in those 14 people or take them to court.